Hello friends, welcome to my educational channel KJ Digital Classroom. Today we are going to discuss some interesting topics of mathematics. Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and watch this video till the end, share the video and like the video. Leave the comment in comment box. Thank you and let's start. Let's learn about comparison of numbers. In order to compare numbers, we may follow the following procedure. Step 1. Obtain the number and check the number of digits in each number. If the numbers have unequal number of digits, then the number with less digit is less than the number with the more digits. If the number have some number of digits, then compare the digit at the leftmost place in both numbers. The number with larger digit, it will be greater than the number with the smaller digit. If the second digit from the left are unequal, then the number with greater digit is larger. If the second digit from the left are equal, then compare the third digit from the left and continue above process. So simply we have to compare the numbers starting from its leftmost digit. For example, these two numbers, which is greater? So clearly this number consists 9 digits. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. While this number consists of 8 digits. We know that the number with more digit is greater. So answer is simple. This number is greater than this one. Now take example 2, which is greater. Clearly both number are 7 digits. We observe that the leftmost digit are equal. Second leftmost digit are 5 and 4 respectively. And we know that 5 is greater than 4. So 75,38,254 is more or greater than this number. You can see that I put underline in 5 and 4 is like this. Now let's learn about large numbers in practice. In earlier classes, we have learned that we use centimeter as a unit measurement of length. We can use this unit for the measuring the length of pencil, the width of book, etc. But this unit is too big to measure the thickness of pencil. So we use another unit called millimeter. Also centimeter and millimeters are very small units to measure the length of the classroom. We use another unit called meter for the same. Even meter is too small unit when we state the distance between two cities. For this we need kilometers. These units are connected with each other by following relations. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter, while 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Now 1 meter is equal to, we know that 100 centimeter. If we want to convert into millimeter, then we have to multiply with 10. So 100 into 10 millimeters, so that 1000 millimeter. In the same way 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. Now let's convert kilometer in centimeter and millimeter. So now we have to multiply is like this, 1000 into 100 centimeter, so that 1 lakh centimeter. Now equation become 1 kilometer is equal to 1 lakh centimeter. Now further convert this digit into millimeter, this centimeter into millimeter, so that we have to multiply this digit by 10 millimeter. so that 10 lakh millimeter. So now 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter or 1 lakh centimeter or 10 lakh millimeter. Same way 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams, 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligrams, and 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 into 1000 milligrams, so that we can say that 1 kilogram is equal to 10 lakh milligrams, and 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter ml. Now let's study about the estimation. The numbers are very commonly used in our day-to-day life. In general, we need not to state the exact number as an answer to question which required us to tell about how many. But in some situation, we need only rough estimation of a number. Instead of telling the exact number, we put forth an approximately estimated number. For example, imagine a big celebration at your home. If you ask your father about the number of guests who will attend the celebration, it will be a very difficult for him to tell you the exact number of guests. Similarly, if the government announced that approximately 20,000 people were killed in tsunami waves in 2004, then the word approximately itself shows that the number of person killed is not exactly 20,000. The number might be slightly more or less than 20,000. In fact, 20,000 is an estimated number. Thus, there are many situations where it is sufficient to tell the estimated figure instead of the telling the exact one. So, we must know how to estimate or round off a number. For rounding of a number to the nearest, following the procedure: step 1, obtain the number, and step 2, if the digit at the ones, tens and hundred place is less than 5, then replace the ones, tens and hundreds, tens and ones by 0 and keep all other digits as they are. And if the digit at the ones, tens and hundreds place is greater than 5 or 5, increase the digit at the tens, hundred and thousand place by 1 and replace the ones, tens, ones, hundred, tens and ones place by 0. Let's understand this estimation by few examples. Numbers round off to the nearest 10, round off to the nearest hundreds, and round off the nearest thousand. 14729, it means 14,729 number can be round off to the nearest 10. Now underline the unit place 9, which is greater than 5, so that we have to increase 1 in the tens place, so that estimation will be 14,730. Round of the nearest 100, underline the number at tens place. Now you can see that 2 is less than 5, so that we have to put 0 after the underlined number. So we have to put the 0 as like this: 14700. So estimation will be 14,700. And round of the nearest thousand, underline the number of 100 place 7. 7 is greater than 5, so that we have to increase 1 at the thousand place, so that estimation will be 15,000. Estimate the following by rounding of each number to its greatest place: 5,219 plus 17,986. Now underline the number at the tens place, and 9 is greater than 5, so we have to increase 1 in 100 place, the estimation will become 5300. And same here, 9 is greater than 5, so we have to add 1 here, so that estimation will become 18,000 and total will become 23,000. In subtraction, 796 minus 314, so that 9 is greater than 5, so we have to increase 1 and estimation will become 800. And in 314, 1 is less than 5, so we have to put zeros and estimation will become 300. Now 800 minus 300 is equal to 500. If we take multiply, 958 multiply with 387. Now see carefully, 5. Now we have to increase 1 in the 100, so that estimation will become 1000. And 8 also greater than 5, so we have to increase 1 at the 100 place, so that estimation will become 400. Now 1000 into 400 and estimation will be 4 lakh. Using the brackets. Brackets are symbols used in pairs to group things together. Most commonly used brackets are common brackets, curly brackets, and square brackets. The left part of each brackets, this one or this one or this, left part of each bracket symbol indicates the start of the bracket, and the right part, this or this. Now consider a statement 4 multiplied by the sum of 3 and 7. Using common brackets, this statement is written as 4 multiply into the bracket 3 plus 7. Using brackets, we can understand distributive law very easily. So, what is the statement of distributive law? A number outside a bracket multiplies each of the terms inside the brackets. For an example, 2 into 7 plus 4, so that 2 is multiplied with 7 plus 2 will multiply with 4. Same way, if we take second example, 8 into 107, so that 8 multiplied 107 can written as 100 plus 7, so that 8 will multiply with 100 plus 8 with multiply with 7, so that 800 plus 7 8s are 56, so that final answer will be 856. Let's study some new things. Roman numerals. The numerals 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9 are used in writing numbers. These numbers are Indian in origin, and the Arabs pick up them and spread to Europe. Therefore, these are called a Hindu-Arabic numeral system. This is not a only system available. One of the early systems of numeration still in common use today was developed by Romans, and it is called a Roman numeral system. This system is still used in many places. For example, we see its use in numbering of the different volumes or parts of books, numbers of chapters, numbers of issues of magazines, numbers on clock faces, denoting ranks in the classes, etc. In this section, we shall learn about the reading and writing of the Roman numerals. There are 7 distinct symbols which are called numerals in Roman numeral system. These symbols along with corresponding Hindu Arabic numerals are given below. Suppose in Roman numerals I means 1, V means 5, X represent 10, L represent 50, C means 100, D means 500 and K means 1000. Using these symbols we can write any numbers by following certain rules which are given below. Let's understanding some rules related to Roman numerals. Rule number 1, if a symbol is repeated, its volume is added as many times as it occurs. Only I, X, C and K can be repeated. For example, I, it means 2, X, X and X, it means 30, because the value of X is equal to 30. So that 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 30. Rule number 2, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the right of the symbol of greater value, we add its value to the value of greater symbols. For example, Vi, the value of V is 5 and value of I is equal to 1. So that I is placed on the right side of V, so that we have to add both. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. See carefully, Xii, the value of X is equal to 10 and the value of I is equal to 1, so that the value of I is less than X, so that Xii means 10 plus 1 is equal to 12. Rule number 3, if a symbol of smaller value is written as the left of a symbol of greater value, its value is subtracted from the value of the greater symbol. For example, IV, it means 5 minus 1. For XL, it means 50 minus 10 is equal to 40. Rule number 4, the symbol V, L and D are never written to the left of a symbol or greater value. Rule number 5, if a smaller numerals is placed between two larger numerals, it is always subtracted from the larger numerals immediately following it. Suppose XIV, it means the value of X is equal to 10 and IV, it means 5 minus 1. So that 10 plus 4 is equal to 14. And rule number 6, if a bar is placed over a numerals, it is multiplied by 1000. For example, bar V, it means 5000 because the value of V is equal to 5. But there are bar on it, so that 5 into 1000 equal to 5000. Same way, L bar, it means 50,000. To understand all the rules properly, we have to practice of this. So let's solve some example. Write the following in Roman numerals. 49. 49 can be written as 40 plus 9. 40 means what? XL. It means 50 minus 10. And 9 means IX, 10 minus 1. So that 40 plus 9. And 49 can be written in Roman numerals as XLIX. Now see carefully, 89. 89 split up into 50 plus 30 plus 9. 50 means L, 30 means X, X and X, and 9 can be written in Roman numerals as IX. Now write together all these L, X, 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 IX. 92 can be written as 90 plus 2. 90 can be written as 100 minus 10 plus 2 is like this. Now XCII 478, 400 plus 70 plus 8, 400 means CD. Now remember that table, D represent the value of 500 and C the represent the value of 100. If we put C left hand side of the D, so that 500 minus 100, 470 means LXX, 50 plus 10 plus 10, 70, and 8 means 5 plus 1 plus 1, VII. Now write all this together, CDLXX, VII, and I. Now take one another example, 1678. Split up is like this, 1678. 1000 means K, 600 it means 500 plus 100, so the D plus C. Now see carefully, here I am putting the C on the right side of the D, so that 500 plus 100, 600, and 70 you can see that 70 can write as LXX, 50 plus 10 plus 10, 70, and 8 VII. So that 1678 can be written as KDCLXXVII. Write the following in Hindu Arabic numerals. XXIX, split up this is like this, XX plus IX. Now XX it means 10 plus 10, 20. IX means 9. So that 20 plus 9 is equal to 29. CLXV, split up is like this, CL plus X plus V. CL means, C means 100, L means 50. So that 150, X means 10, and V equal to 5. Now if we add all the numbers, so that we get 165. CDXL VI split up is like this, CD plus XL plus VI. CD means 400 because 500 minus 100, so that 400. XL it means 50 minus 10, 40, and VI 5 plus 1, so that 6, and finally we get the number 446, so that 446. LXXX split up is like this, L plus XXX plus IX. L means 50, XXX means 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30, IX 10 minus 1, 9, and if we add all the numbers we will get 89. KCIX split up is like KC plus IX. KC means 1000 plus 100, 1100, plus IX means 9, so that KCIX can write in Hindu Arabic numerals is like 1109.